Hello, welcome back. Today is the 31st of August. It's rough a 2:15 in the afternoon. We're here at the property, and today's task would be to cut the grass from between our little trees because the autumn has came and it no longer grows. Why I don't cut it during the year is because I wanted to grow as tall, as thick as possible. Once I cut it, it will rot down and it will transform into fertilizer, into compost, and I started the job this morning. I started cutting this side, and now all I have to do is finish the lower part of the half of the property, and slowly but surely we will finish it. So this part was cut this morning, and I have to finish this one for today. That will be the job for today. Then we'll have to finish the experimental ditch digging. Then we'll have to fill it with soil. That side also I've cut this morning. Yeah, looks good so far. See ya. Half an hour later, so now it's 2:45 in the afternoon, and I finished cutting the grass on this side of the plantation property lot. I don't know how to call it. Anyway, so finished it. How I'm doing it, I'm cutting with the trimmer or brush cutter or whatever you want to call it, up close until I'm comfortable with near the tree, so I won't risk cutting it. And then what I do, I come with an electric grass cutter and finish it off near the trees. So this one I finished it, yes, and you'll see the ones that I'll still have to do it. All this was cut with the grass cutter, with the brush cutter. And then like this one over here, you see it's a lot of grass near it, but it's a fairly great risk cutting the tree altogether when I'm cutting the grass if I do it with the brush cutter. So what I do, as I said, I come as close as I'm comfortable with without risking cutting the tree, and then I'll come with the electric grass cutter and cut it near it. It's a small electric scissors, I don't know how to call it. Yeah, I'll show it in a minute. When I'm cutting with the brush cutter, I'm cutting either with a nylon string, either with a saw disc, either with something like 2-teeth brush shredder. Yeah, the brush shredder, I use it mostly because we have a lot of bushes around here, a lot of like blackberry and other stuff like that is very hard to cut with the string, and with the disc, with the saw disc, it won't shred them, so it will just cut them. Now let me show you what I said. So this is the brush cutter, it's no name brand, and I'm cutting it either with the string cutter like that, with a saw cutter, saw disc. This is that 2-teeth brush shredder that also shreds what it cuts. And this is the electric scissors grass cutter that I talked to you about, that I'm finishing near the trees. Let me just show you how I'll do it. So these are the tools that I'm cutting the grass with. And now to show you how I'm doing it, let's just go here. Let's call it the property. It is a property, but either way. And then late in the evening, I'll come with an IBC tote and water them. I try to water them as often as possible, maybe, I don't know, once every 2 weeks. Let me just change the hands because I'm right-handed, and then, as I said, I come with this. Let me just see if I can zoom out a little bit. Nope, I can do. And let's see if it goes like this. And I'll come and cut it like that, and clean the trees near the trunk. That's all for now. Hello, today is the 6th of September 2024, and I finally finished the first part of the ditch, the experimental ditch. So the first 30 meters, it has 50 centimeters in width and 50 centimeters deep and 30 meters long. It will be filled with good soil, and we'll put here Paulownia, because these two grew up really nicely. It took a while to be dug, but it's done. And as I said, now I would like to also extend this ditch on the other side of these Paulownias. Here it was done and filled with good soil, and some Paulownia will be planted there. And now, as I said, I would like to also extend the ditch from this stick all the way to this stick. Hopefully it will be shown on the camera. So this will be an additional, I don't know, 8 meters long ditch. Again, 50 centimeters wide and 50 centimeters deep. That will be filled with good soil, and Paulownia will be planted there. As you can see, Paulownia is kind of affected by the drought, because they grow really fast, and they need a lot of water, which I cannot supply them with at this rate. But the other trees, the black locust or the mulberry tree, they don't have this issue. Maybe they are more drought resistant. And all that bad soil that I dug from the ditch, I've covered this and filled in almost the entire draining ditch that kept eroding in the side of the hill. So this is where I put all the soil, the bad soil. Yep. This is it. So now we will no longer have here this drop and with the ditch, and we will have it leveled. I don't think that I will plant anything here, but just to be straighten out. And the remaining part of the ditch that I will be digging will be put also here, the resulting soil. There's still here some depth, some ditch up until there somewhere, like here somewhere. So there will be plenty of room for the resulting bad soil. So that will be all for now. Bye.